The Great Commission, Matthew 26:16-20. Our story takes place after the crucifixion and after the empty tomb, and after Jesus appeared and spent time with his disciples and taught them many things. It takes place when Jesus met them again on the mountain. Jesus spoke to the disciples and gave the most incredible words, instructions they would never forget, a message that would change everything again. All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go. Go and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age. But before Jesus ascended into heaven, he reminded them of one more thing. Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father has promised. And so when the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. And suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them, and they were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in tongues. And so at Pentecost, the church was born, the church led by the Holy Spirit, but a small church that gathered in people's houses. But it was still a church with big plans, a church that was going to grow to the ends of the earth. And as the apostles started to journey, they planted churches wherever they went. All over the world, the followers of Jesus traveled. All over the world, they spread the amazing news about what he had taught them, what he had shared with them, how he had known God and loved God and been with God, how he had been crucified and risen from the dead. All over the world, they baptized and they taught. And all over the world, people became Christian and joined the church. And what's amazing is even to this day, some of those churches that the very first people built are still with us. And through the power of the Holy Spirit, Jesus' Great Commission continues to this day. The Spirit guides us, and the Scriptures teach us, and the saints inspire us to keep building a church, to keep baptizing, and to keep sharing God's way.